Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch, Friday, May 23, 2025. This is an earthquake report, 3 areas I'm going to be reporting on. I'm going to do it in order of which one started first. We have 3 that within a few minutes of each other. Our first one was a 6.1 at the MacQaurie Island region at 10 kilometers depth. Maybe we have more than one. 6.1, 9:33. 6.2 at 5 minutes later. So we have 2 low magnitude 6s. Then 4 minutes later, Australia. 5.2 at 4.97 kilometers depth. Let's see if this is the only one. Oh, there's 2 here too. 3. All right, so we got a 5.3, 9:36, 5.2, 9:37, 4.2, 9:45. Let me double check the depths. 4.97. Actually, let's just scroll down. The 4.2 is at 72 kilometers depth. Then we have the 5 kilometers and 8.35. Then 3 minutes later, we had a deep earthquake in South New Zealand. Magnitude 3 at 250 kilometers deep. Let's see if there's more than one. After this video, I'm going to have to do some studying. I'm sure there's some New Zealanders know that what this might be. Now, at this time, there are no buoys in motion. Let me refresh this. The ones in red are not in service or not reporting. I would keep an eye on these 3 here in the Coral Sea. So what led me to suggest that we have an active expanding mantle plume below this region was 2 years and 5 months ago, when one of these 2 in the Coral Sea went into motion in the absence of an earthquake, and that began my studies and supposition that we have an active mantle plume below this region. Just going to refresh this one more time before I leave you. Okay, let's go back to the beginning. 6.1, 10 kilometers. They're doing an adjustment on this one, 6.2 at 0 kilometers depth. And then Australia, 5.2, 5.3, 4.2, As with all events, these are going to be adjusted. They always do. I'm just doing the initial reporting here. There's a certain preacher who's going to start his yelling and screaming soon. Oh, crap. Sorry for the foul language, folks. I'm running my office and my solar supply units and everything just went dead. So, once again, mantle plume. Anchored to the outer core of our planet where a magnetic field is generated from mantle plume head to the mantle plume tail to the underside of the lithosphere in which the crust in the oceans lie upon. Rising This is the mantle transition zone between 410 and 660 kilometers deep, where deep earthquakes normally have, but changes are taking place. So again, I suggest we have another magma wave action. Earthquake here, Australia. Earthquake here, offshore. A little bit of a nudge, New Zealand. I think that's going to be about it for now. Just one thing to add. So the one in the ocean's upgraded to a 6.5. We should also consider what's called the fulcrum point, which is a point in between two recent earthquakes. So we have the one in the ocean. The energy is going to expand. We have the one in Australia. The energy is going to expand. It's going to meet in the middle. There's a possibility of a fulcrum point earthquake in the area of Tasmania. Now, I'm not familiar with the fault line, so I don't know which way the energy is going to flow. It's also taken consideration those heat detections off the northeast coast of Australia the other day, followed by that earthquake in the same general area. Now that is all.